It might just be, Mishi. It might just be. Stir it up. I learned from Willy Wonka that you have to mix your coffee by waterfall. It's the only way to get it just right. Stop that. Alright, this PlayStation 3 has been giving me hell. Just getting to the point where this loaded and had sound. I was fighting it, but we're here. Hopefully it doesn't shit the bed, so I don't have to either. I would agree with that, Mishi. MGS2's Metal Gear Solid had a kind of semi-post-modern warfare kind of thing. Actually, if you look back at what the gear that you were given in Metal Gear Solid 1, a lot of it is what you would consider modern warfare gear now. The Mosses, M1 Abramses, and shit like that. The only thing that's really old is the Hind. And that's a badass helicopter. As for the coffee, oh, thank you, man. I put in the effort on the levels. I do my best sometimes. I really need you guys to help me out with that, by the way. I can't hear it. Ah, this intro used to get me so pumped. Feel it. Put the controller down. Just feel it. To answer your question, Mishi, cream and sugar, man. If I'm tired, I'll take a black coffee just for the kick. Nah! Get out of there, Discord. Here it comes. Big crescendo. Come on. Bring it home. Harry Gregson Williams, you fucking genius. It's the music producer for this. But no, let's bring it back one more time. With a chorus. And vocals. And harmony. And ninjas. And big letters moving in place. Metal Gear Goddamn Solid 2 Sons of Motherfucking Liberty. AKA Metal Gear Mindfuck. Would you like this one? I don't know.
I do not know.
You watched the first Metal Gear Solid. You've seen me play this. I think just for a little practice. Just for a little practice. It might, Jesus, hang on. Let's see. Just for a little practice. Whoa, what is up with my microphone? That's bad. Let me just unplug this and plug this back in. Whoa, what is up with my microphone?
Yeah, I know it's bad. Let's see if that unplug fixed it.
Let me just unplug this and plug this back in.
The hell is that? Well, is it working? Echo. Did it fix it? Did unplugging it fix it, guys? Do I still sound weird? Randy! Randy! What's up, man? Am I super deep voiced? My mic was giving me issues. I want to break free. Alright, well, let's fix that then. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. How about that? That's as high as it'll let me go right now. Yeah, but that's not good, Mishi, because then the sound is too loud. Example. There's music and stuff here. That shit's loud. Levels look like I might need to turn the game down slightly.
Nice work.
Good work. You're as good as they said.
Nice work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right there. We'll try that. So, how do the levels sound now? You know, because there's music and loudness, and then I stopped talking. Except I didn't. I kept talking anyway. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
I'm under attack. Stay alive. Nice work.
All right. Now that we've got our bearings, gotten our sea legs underneath us, let's get the hell out of here. Do I have any saves on this? There's no way. Maybe. There you go. it's in red. I think that means it's like the second or third playthrough. Oh well. We start from scratch, lad. Of course, we'll do the tanker and the plant. Oh dear me. What to do, what to do, what to do. Yeah. You calm yourself, controller. Why is this cable so short? Screw you. You got this. Okay. It's not really a hoodie. Well, this technically it has a hood, but I might as well cut it off and never wear it. It's a cheap polyester kind of material. It's not, but it's perfect for like a costume. Certainly on a stream. It looks legit from there. I love it. I'm actually I'm about to pick up another hoodie similar to it that has it's patterned after the Joker's jacket, shirt, and vest. It's on wish.com. It's just awesome. Anyway, I've been stalling, and it's time to do it. Going in like a European. So hard.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Yeah, but Mishy, they want like $200-300 for that shit. I paid 20-something bucks for this. I enjoy it. They overpriced the shit on purpose. It's a joke. Actually, I need to ask somebody about something. Real quick. Hang on. Technically, Mishi, I think that would be Metal Gear Solid 3. You goddamn. Can't believe I missed that. But I was watching it at least. Didn't get to hear it. Hearing it is important. Feeling this vibrating controller. It's part of the show. I get what you mean about the aesthetic. But here's the thing, Mishi. As much as the artistic vision of Metal Gear Solid 2 is applaudable, I feel like the big shell is a cop-out location for a video game.
Our boy is right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
And in Metal Gear Solid 5, the FOB shit, it feels like a cop-out too, because they copied that style of a network of oil rigs. So all you've got is a skybox and ocean bottom, and you just have to deal with your little set platforms. It was to make level designing easy. It was a way to facilitate seamless looking levels without trying that hard. Metal Gear Solid 3's levels were much harder to design than Metal Gear Solid 2's.
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Natural environments
Everything going okay?
are
Stealth
difficult.
camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the
Military
military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm
happy
happy
as
as
long
no
as
one
no one
gives
gives
me
me
any
any
more
more
unwanted gifts.
You mean
I
that
fucked
thing
that
with
up.
Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so
Supposed
bad.
to be good at this.
That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSC and
again.
Look,
Give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified
Yeah, I
weapon
get what
for
you mean,
today's
Mishi.
nuclear powers.
Kind of.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe
It
the
definitely
floor
takes
with all
place
the other
there.
models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to
2
draw
is that
some
same
reasonable
linear
conclusions.
hallway curved.
I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
But it's worse because you get a whole other half a map you never get to
Our goal
explore.
is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not
And
terrorists.
2's linear hallway is less
Don't you forget
interesting.
that you're part of Philanthropy,
Metal Gear Solid's linear
an
hallway
anti-Metal Gear
had
organization and
different
officially recognized by the UN.
styles in each
Recognized.
room.
But still fringe.
The
on
nuke
guard.
building didn't feel like the tank hangar. The snowfield didn't feel like the canyon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon
Like,
is a tranquilizer
the
gun
blast
converted
furnace
from a
didn't feel
Beretta
like the warhead,
M92F.
the big
M9.
It's a
refrigerator.
little hard to work with because
Like,
you have to reload.
every
after each
area
shot
felt
since the
unique and
slide
different.
locks.
Better
Metal
than
Gear Solid
scavenging at
2's
mission sites.
struts
Good
are
suppressor,
all
too.
the same.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down.
This
an
is the
elephant
only
with that
unique
thing.
area
Check
in the
out
game.
Laser sighting too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit.
It wasn't
We're
just
talking about
visually, it was
difference of tens
gameplay.
of seconds between hitting
Being able to
wounds,
shoot
chest, or
lights.
head. As for the equipment,
The
hey,
rain bouncing
Snake,
off of characters
cigarettes?
like this.
What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Of course he has.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
See those rain effects? They're not. They're scripted, but they're actively happening in a unique pattern. In other words, you
They
can
don't look
pause the
hard.
game
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice.
with the
upstanding
rain
Marines,
effect
not
on the
terrorists.
screen
Don't get
at the
caught
same
doing
point
stealth
in, say, a
mode here.
cutscene.
Sure. And if
Like
it comes
this?
to that, a little beauty sleep
and then play it again, and pause at the same point, and the rain effects will be different. Because it's unique. It's not.
Classified files myself.
It's not just part of the video.
I'm too good for that. But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so.
Yes, atmosphere.
Those men. You wouldn't think they were
Big
anything
part.
but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international
This is a beautiful
pastime
game.
these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh no, the Russians. Oh, if only it were that easy to kill somebody. I love how this trained Marines just kind of stand there. Go ahead, do it.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry.
And you gotta jump on a dude, get him in a body lock, and start stabbing him. Oh my god.
Targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
Captain
Ship is run
Peckins!
by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
Metal Gear Solid 2, man. Yeah,
KS-74U.
yeah, it ran at a really high frame rate for a game of its type at the time. So this is what I'm talking about. Snake literally takes a picture here of this of Colonel Golukovich. Every time this picture is taken, the rain effects will look a little different because it's a unique effect happening separate from the video. I'm saying that wrong. It's a physical effect, not just a
I'm
scripted.
transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
That
I'm
rain will
on it.
look different in that picture every time. I got poison ivy, man. I was clearing some brush off of a house, off the side of a house, and now I have poison
Looks like
ivy.
the tanker's theirs
I think I got a little bit on my eye. I got it between my fingers. I got it on my foot.
Kasatka?
I got it on the back of my knee.
Chopper, right? Killer whale.
I need to put stuff on that shit.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic
Where are you
evidence
off?
of Metal Gear.
Come here, baby.
As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, so I can't get spotted in this run. So that's why I don't like this kind of level of difficulty. It takes away my ability to fuck around. And I like to fuck around because I think that's flashy and fun. That's why watching a guy like Michael Page beat up a dude who can't really fight that well is entertaining, because he's so fast and can do some cool, wicked cool shit. See, I'm not even used to a guard being there because I usually play on a lower difficulty. Yeah, he's usually just hanging out over there. Hey man, you wanted me to go in hard. I went in hard. You can't get mad at me for interpreting your mission parameters the way I interpreted them. You know what I'm saying? You got to describe that mission a little bit more accurately.
Snake!
That was quick.
Snake! Snake!
No, I think for lore reasons, I think what happens here is that Snake has been injected with the fox dive, and Naomi didn't tell him when he was going to die. And basically what she's done... Oh, you motherfucker. And basically what she's...
What was that?
Snake!
Oh my...
respond.
Oh my...
Snake! Snake!
This is gonna be lame. That was not a headshot. Oops. Excuse me. Ice cubes. Now let's watch them slowly lose their resolution. Hard to do when Snake won't stand still. There. Oh, shit. I guess it was a headshot. I got lucky. Are you gonna go down? I shot him in the arm. I know it takes a sec. Oh, wow. He's up already.
Snake! Respond! Snake! 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 Respond! Snake! Snake!
Alright. Time to get serious. So how we doing, Randy? Captain Peckins? Mishi? How's everybody doing today? It is Saturday, and I'm doing a Metal Gear Solid 2 run. I have food and medicinal supplies
Freeze.
and some sort of alcoholic beverage approaching. Shimmy!
Kill me.
Oh! 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 Oh my. Coffee. In the future, they will develop cameras without blind spots. Completely solid snake proof.
Snake! Respond! Snake! Snake!
Chills at work. Alright, so... So, you know, don't accidentally lock yourself in a room or something because she's not around, man, and you won't know how to get the fuck out of there. What do you got for me? Nothing? Just a hole? I'll take it. Man, I'd climb right the fuck over those boxes. Hello? Bye-bye. Just clip the top of his head. Don't call me right now, please. That trick still works even on extreme mode. Just gotta waste one extra dart. More coffee.
So it is the Kasatka. Russian choppers.
There's a chunk of this next scene that always sounded a little bit Jurassic Park to me.
Russian choppers.
It's coming up in just a moment. There's a very Jurassic Park vibe. Not yet. This part right coming up, the change. Right there. I heard a T-Rex roar in the background. I swear.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy.
That's a good
That
question,
area is
Randy.
outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means
That
this
would-
prototype Metal Gear must be designed
Dude,
for
the
independent
island I'm
deployment
picturing that
without
you
any
just
naval
drew for me,
assistance.
Randy,
Anyway,
is beautiful.
analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and
Packs
locate
of
the actual
geckos
metal-
antagonizing roving Rexes. And rays. You never know if a ray's going to be in the water of a lake or... And they're like amphibious hunters. Oh, it's so beautiful. I want to go Metal Gear hunting now. That's beautiful. Here we go. Cutscene. So here's one thing. In other scenes, there are Makarovs. You see people's Makarov as a pistol. And they are very detailed. She holds a Makarov in her hand. She holds a Makarov in her hand here.
Are the explosives in place?
And it's so low detail
Yes, they are all
and
planted.
weird.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Hell no.
Your part in the mission
Fucking
is
ocelot.
you are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm.
Baylor, Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore to me that you would leave the unit once the mission was completed.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go.
See that Makarov?
I
Look how
want to
fat
stay
and weird it is.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
In a later scene, not too far from now, her dad is holding a Makarov that's better detailed than that.
Damn it.
Randy, why have we never played DayZ together?
Freeze!
Unless we have and I just don't know it.
Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
Bye, Makarov.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too.
Nomads.
What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Meryl. Mishi.
Not there. Toss it overboard.
Absolutely Meryl.
Hold that position.
No
Now,
disrespect to
turn
Olga's
around.
a beautiful
What you're doing.
hairy armpitted lady. And I don't even mean that disrespectfully. I'm just stating it as a point of fact. But no,
It stopped raining.
I developed a much stronger relationship with Meryl.
Not too shabby, is it?
Plus,
New
she's a
York,
fellow
I mean.
redhead. Gotta keep the bloodline.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Well, that gun's higher detailed.
Surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
That gun is much higher detailed.
Credit, no one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets
Much
lucky twice
higher
either.
detailed. It's a beautiful gun too, but it's a poor substitute for a SOCOM Mark 23. Alright. Come on.
I've been
Seriously?
with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the
Where's my laser?
battlefield, conflict,
And
victory
victory
were
of my parents. The unit was my life, my family. Are you serious?
Everything, all the bad and all the good.
So can I just not do this?
Nothing except the unit.
In extreme mode, you can't break the light? I've never done it, so I wouldn't know.
Take this! Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Come on, Snaky Poo.
Snake, respond.
Okay.
Snake? Snake!
I didn't know that in extreme mode the light doesn't break when you shoot it. I wouldn't have bothered. So let's move on, knowing that's a thing. Bet I can't shoot the ropes on the blanket either. So he just doesn't lock onto her at all, huh?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us. Take.
Come on, man.
Snake, respond. Snake? Snake!
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the unit is my life, my family.
Okay.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Guess who's going back and changing difficulties because he's getting annoyed? This guy. Just going down to hard. Fuck's sake. Wait a minute. No. We'll stay with hard. We'll stay with hard. Stay with hard. Stay with hard. Yeah, Snake's a real one-hitter quitter on European Extreme mode, huh?
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's look at your gear.
Yeah. We need to get a fix on who they are. Judging by their transport, are they some kind of military commandos? Well, they could be the KA-62, the civil model. Snaky poo, snaky poo. Diving over stuff and shooting guards. Snaky poo, snaky poo. Running through the hall with wet shoes, shaking off the moisture. Hi. You were supposed to stand still so I could shoot your radio. Look like a funny person. Yeah, like that. Hey, man. Excuse me. That's fine, Randy. I'm sure I could complete this on extreme. It's just I don't want to for a stream because
There's somebody there.
you saw nothing. What? Go. Oh, shit! That's great! Oh my god. I should have known! Fuck you, dude! I'm taking a mulligan on this.
He's over there.
I wish Metal Gear Solid 5 had bleeding. And the guards would, like, there would be guards that were scouts. Who would track the blood. Like, imagine if there was a particular guard type who was really good at being stealthy and tracking you. Wouldn't really be a guard at that point. Like I said, he's a scout.
Freeze.
What? How? That's unfair as fuck. How? You're being ridiculous and unreasonable. Recharge, recharge, recharge. I'm about to start breaking necks. Kind of, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
God damn it. What is up, God of War? This is bullshit. I didn't earn being here.
Freeze.
No!
We all know. Oh, the attire. Oh, you noticed? Sorry, I'm skipping scenes. I was playing on European Extreme before you got here, and I got frustrated at the Olga fight. So I went back to hard mode. Still getting a little bit frustrated. I don't normally play. I have beat these games on the hardest difficulties before. It's just after I did that, I kind of retired from doing so. It's like, okay, I just want to cruise. Especially for a stream, because it gives me the chance to show off. Can't show off if I'm getting my ass kicked. I'll let this scene play out again.
Has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country
Far
of
Cry
liberty.
3.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere
Never
else
played
to
it.
go.
I know Voss is a badass enemy.
I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
I played through 4 though.
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Mierda.
Freeze!
Manos arriba.
Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
I get what you mean, God of War. I've actually considered putting together segmented runs
A woman.
that are just like
Show your face.
really high
Man,
skill.
You're all the same.
Who are you?
Like keep running through the same area until I get it perfect, and then stitch those together and make a seamless perfect run. I'm willing to cheat to make a good video,
Don't move.
as long as I admit I'm cheating.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too.
I'm a nomad, motherfucker!
What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
Not yet. Soon. Someday.
Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position.
Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Most folks in this position would have a clue of what they're doing, yes. Most folks.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
I like tactical games. I play DayZ for the tactical shit every once in a while. No.
I've been with the unit since I was born.
Come on.
I grew up on the battlefield, conflict, and victory
Look at
were
her.
my parents.
Her
The
holsters.
unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit.
That was bullshit.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Are the fights on, Brixie? Talk to me, dude. Don't run away. Yeah, who's fighting tonight if that's the case? I guess he's not going to tell us.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
Who's fighting? Seriously, bro. Who's fighting?
I have no
Because I will pause this stream when the time comes. Is it happening, like, right now?
one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
You take this shit.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Bitch, this scenario is played out 100,000 times in my head. Every time you lose. Are the fights happening right now, Brixie? I guess the fights are happening right now. Zabit Megamid Shodopov. I want to watch him fight again. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna pause the stream after this boss fight's over. And then I'll come back. But I want to watch the fights with my friend. I didn't realize they were on. We've gotten to watch good fights the past 3 weeks. I didn't realize there was another week. Hell of a way to end the year. I get to fight the winner of KSI versus Logan Paul. I haven't sparred.
Cypher.
I haven't sparred in years. I haven't so much as done a pull-up in months.
Otacon. The ship appears
And
to be
I
under
could
their
beat
control.
both of them in one
The men
night.
have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else.
Yes,
about
I'm
their
aware
origin.
Logan Paul knows how to
I
throw a
know who
punch.
they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
He doesn't know
Who
how
is
to
it?
handle a
Sergei
takedown
Gerlukovich.
or a leg
Lukovic,
kick.
one of Ocelot's allies.
Not from the Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, the Gru Colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Briggsy, I'll be in
Everything's
TeamSpeak
This
soon.
is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
It's called a drone.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This is
Now Amazon.com's involved?
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about it.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break
I'll
into
tell you
the
in just a
Pentagon
second,
to get
Mishi.
confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
No, I'll
I've
be
got
there.
a light-equipped USP.
I'll be
I can
there,
take them
Briggsy.
on now.
Soon.
There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing. I hear you. Yeah. Let's just leave an unconscious pregnant woman laying face up in a fucking rainstorm outside. Yeah. Works. Okay, so Mishi, the announcements. Chapter 6, I have recorded some of Jess, and I've managed to line up some of her parts for 6. Hopefully we'll get the last bit this weekend. And I can say with a pretty good certainty that Chapter 6 will be released before this time next week, for sure. As for Chapter 7, I released that little excerpt video to the Discord of of that tiny chunk of it to show you guys this one little piece. But yeah, chapter 6 is we're getting Ada recorded, and as chapter 7's coming along, I've got a little bit of music and a little bit of effects done, but I still got a long way to go with chapter 7. It's got chopper explosions and zombies and stuff. So chapter 6 is a breezy one. You know, there's not much. All right. Octagon!
Do you want to save, Snake? Snake, you have...
Shush. Actually, you stay there and keep making noise, video game. I'm still joining you, Briggsy. So, let's see, what's a good, got chapter 6 right here.
Ada had decided to fly solo herself when 3/4 of the civilians were wiped out in a single mass assault.
Yeah. That breathing you heard was the Jess recording, because that whole bit right there at the bottom, the blue chunk, that's more of Ada that needs to be edited out. But it exists. It's a real thing, I swear to God. Alright. You'd be surprised, man. Do I know how to clear a doorway? Yeah, there's a couple of Metal Gear Solid books, Mishi. Pretty sure you've been here while I quoted one. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, this guy. Novelization of 2, the novelization of 1. Those are in English. They're kind of poorly written, though, my opinion. There's a book of Metal Gear Solid 4 which completely writes out the B&B unit. They don't even exist in the book. And there's a book of Metal Gear Solid 3 that is only in Japanese, that I would have to pay somebody to translate. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Random page. I'm not reading that. I don't care. All right. Yeah, I didn't read them either. I found them in Barnes & Noble, flipped to a random page, and started reading, and it was like, just doesn't appear. It feels kind of amateurish. But with the right sound effects and music and being done by someone who's a legit fan, it could be good as an audiobook. Well, audio production. Anyway, guys, I have to end the stream to go watch fights with my buddy Briggsy. And I will be back soon to really start Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm so terribly sorry. I didn't realize the fights were on. I'd bring you guys along with, and you could watch the fights with me. But then I'd probably get in trouble. So I'll be back in a little bit, hour or two tops. I'm playing this one into the night. Don't you worry. I know how to clear a doorway, God of War. My friend and I like to joke that since I'm a lefty, I am beneficial in a couple of ways. One, when I sit in the passenger seat of a vehicle, my primary points out the window, naturally. And two, if we're clearing a doorway and he's a righty, he can naturally stand on this side of the door while I stand on this side of the door and cover both angles properly. Slice the pie 2 different ways. I know how to slice the pie. Don't you worry. Doesn't mean I do it all the time, but I know how. I know how it works. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a little bit, and we're going to knock this Metal Gear Solid 2 bitch out. I'm going to beat her to death. I promise you. Alright. Later.